Hello guys, welcome to this channel. This is GPL Plus. On this channel, we talk about everything. Ghana Premier League, Ghana football, Ghana Black Stars. The Ghana Premier League season has come to an end. A successful but unsuccessful end. A successful but an unhappy end. And your match that came. But we'll still talk about it regardless because that is what we do. That is what we do for a living. Say man can't mean your baby. Man can't mean to be the Exactly. But then, you see, since in Vivian Gold Stars were crowned champions of the league, even when there was a pending case in a Ghana Premier League, which affected the last match day result. But that's fine. There's an attention has been drawn to a particular club and why they were not able to win the Ghana Premier League. And I believe this is the closest they've gotten to the title, but some things couldn't allow them. So which are the things that couldn't allow them? There's one paramount thing that's prevented them from getting closer to the title. At a point, they were on top of the table for 24 hours. And that was the biggest feat the club has had in about the last 3 seasons. Because this is a club that has been languishing around the relegation places for the past 2 seasons. They get to this level, and some fans need to appreciate it. You just need to understand that the standard has fallen. I mean, the crowd of folk fan. No, you have to folk fan and we say team Papa BM. In the last 4 or 5 years, it's not part of those biggest clubs in Ghana. I can list about 5 clubs who could be considered as bigger clubs than Hartlepool in terms of performance recently. Obviously, there's Kotoko, there's Nations FC, there's Samatex, there's Midiama, there's Vivian Gold Stars now. I have 5. So all these clubs, in terms of performances, they are better than Hartlepool. And I could prove to you with even the results they got against Hartlepool this season. But that's not what we are going to talk about. Before I do it, can you do well to like, share, and then subscribe? The season came to an end there. The one who won the league was Vivian Gold Stars. They had 63 points. Out of 34 games played, I understand 3 times 34, that's around 102. So the 102 points, the one who won the league had 63. If you are striking a percentage, that should be around 61.7, so let's say 61.8. If you win a league and your percentage of the points, the total points will be accumulated is 61.8. It means the standards of our football, of our league in the first place, has fallen. Regardless, we still have a winner. So, yes, and go for a bong in our class, there's still someone to be the first. So, in our case, that person is the winner. Vivian Gold Stars is the winner. But there's a case we have to folk. Epilepsy about 4th on the league log because Nations FC were docked 3 points, so they had to place 5th. Hartlepool were 4th. The second place was Ekpan out of Lion, 60 points. Third place, Kotoko, 58, and Hartlepool, 58 points. The conversation comes to why Hartlepool fans thought that they could win the league, but things didn't go. After this video, if Ouattara is watching this video, if the management of Hartlepool is watching this video, they should listen to the end and then make sure that they do what is right next season. There's one missing link between Hartlepool and the league title. We don't give an F about the quality of football they play. What we care about is the results they give. The first thing is that there's a stat here. Let's go through it and we get to understand. Vivian Gold Stars won the league. They scored 38 goals. The second place was Heart of Lions. They scored 38 goals as well. Third place was Asante Kotoko. They scored 37 goals. Fourth place was Hartlepool. They scored 32. And fifth was Nations. They scored 40 goals. There's something called goal distribution. For a team to succeed, apart from the MNS or the BBC or the Salah Mane something, if a team wants to succeed, what needs to help you is your wide distribution of goals, such that if this player is being marked out and is not scoring, one other player must be able to step in and then score. If you're a team that depends on just 1 player or 2 players to score, if those 2 players are marked out, that's when you find it difficult to gain the results or get results in those games. But for Hartlepool, they were fortunate to have that advantage, such that the Vivian Gold Stars 38 goals scored this season came from 9 different scorers. So 9 players scored the 38 goals with Vivian Gold Stars this season. For Heart of Lions, who scored 38 as well, these 38 goals came from 12 different players. Third place is Kotoko. They scored 37. It came from 12 different players. And for Hartlepool, who were 4th, and then scored 32 goals, it came from 15 different goal scorers. And Nations FC scored 4th. It came from 9 different goal scorers. So in this dimension, the best goal distribution here comes for Heart of Oak. So why is that Heart of Oak had the best, or yes, I mean the best goal distribution, but then couldn't win the league title? There's something that all these four teams had that Heart of Oak didn't have, and that is it. The 9 different scorers who were on the score sheet for being Gold Stars, there was a top scorer. The one with the most goals was Samuel Tokumi. He had 11 goals. For Heart of Lions, their top scorer was Nana Pom. He had 11 goals. For Kotoko, their top scorer was Albert Amon. He had 12 goals. For Nations FC, their top scorer was Feza Achawete. He had 12 goals. But for Heart of Oak, who had the best goal distribution, their top scorer was Maui Wayo. He had 6 goals. The difference is that all these other teams, their top scorers, or they had a player who had double goal contributions or double goals, number of goals, I mean. So the only thing, if Heart of Oak had someone who could give them a double goal numbers or goals numbers in their team, that could have only propelled them to the top of the team, because the points gap between the winner and them themselves is just 5 points. So if they had good goal scorers, they could have gotten wins against clubs like Vision FC. They could have gotten wins against clubs like BBN Gold Stars at home. They could have gotten wins against teams like Dooms FC. They could have gotten wins against clubs like Beche United, and even wins against clubs like Kotoko in Accra. So the only missing link here, if you're Heart of Oak fan, management, technical team, and watching this, you should know that is the absence of a goal scorer, a potent goal scorer. Hamza Issa, the season before, scored 14 goals. He came in this season and he disappointed bitterly. If Hamza is not scoring, get someone who would get on the books of Heart of Oak. If Hamza had replicated that 14 goals scoring last season, this season, that could have propelled them to the top of the table, because we had Hamza scored about 4 goals. So the difference was 10. You had the 10 goals to what they scored this season. They would have been the team with most goals, and hence propelled them to the top. So if Hamza is not scoring, the missing link is a potent striker. So Watara, if you are watching me, chairman, if you are watching us, what you need to do is a striker. Because it's quite surprising how the goal is distributed through midfielders and then defenders. And even the one with the most goals is not even a center forward. It's not a striker. He's a wing forward. This is bad. This is bad. So if you're Heart of Oak fan and you side with me in the comment section, let me know that it is true Heart of Oak needs a potent striker. If they had gotten a potent striker this season, the points they had, the goals they scored this season would have been better. Don't forget, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I'm guessing me. I just came here to tell you my mind. Don't forget to share the video as well to people, for them also to enjoy what goes on this channel. And as you know, there's a new project we are building. We just need you to help us, as we're also helping you with the analysis. And then share the link as well. Like how you push off our links, I'm guessing once again, take very good care of yourself, and then it's a bye for now. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe once again. It's a bye.